welcome back. It's time for November favorites and fails. This month I have a couple of bonus products for you. Well, not products, items, some fashion related-ish, I guess. I'm not explaining that very well, but some items other than just beauty items are going to be included in this video. So if you'd like to see what my favorite products were this past month, then please keep on watching. I want to start with some items that I purchased when I went to LA at the beginning of November. And I went to my favorite store in Los Angeles that I've spoken about many, many times. It's called Namie's. I was so excited to take my makeup loving friend to Namie's because, I mean, you can't go to that place and not fall in love. They have all the best brands, and if you are a professional or if you're an actress or somehow in the entertainment industry, you get really nice discounts on almost everything they carry. So for the longest time, I had been wanting to try some things from Elcie Cosmetics. If you're not familiar with Elcie Cosmetics, it is a brand that was started by a woman named Lilith Cardanian. I don't want to butcher her name, but I'm sure I just did. I will put her information in the description or on the screen. Lilith has a makeup studio called Lilith's Makeup Studio in Los Angeles. She employs some of the best makeup artists. I follow them all on Instagram, and you should too. So Lilith created Elcie Cosmetics. I think she started off with just foundations. And then the first eyeshadow palette she came out with was this one called the Minimalist. And you're gonna look at it and you're gonna think just what I did, that it's very basic, very blah, and why do I need this? Basically, I've always felt that I didn't need it, so I've passed it up every single time I've been at Namie's in the last couple of years. But this time I decided I was gonna go for it because it is such a do everything. It's a workhorse palette. You've got your transition color, you've got your black, which if you know me, I love to have a black in a palette, especially for travel, that I can use for the outer corners or I can use for liner. I think a matte black shadow is very versatile, and this is a really richly pigmented black. It has a great ivory base color that you can use under the brow or all over. If you're a makeup artist, this is a fantastic item to keep in your kit, or if you travel a lot, or if you are a makeup minimalist and you want a palette that you can reach for and use every single day, and then if you so desire, you can pop on, like I've done, a different shimmer shade or something different fun on the lid. This is a fantastic palette. The quality is definitely there. It's creamy, it's pigmented, it's buttery, and I'm really happy I finally decided to get it. Then also from Elcie, I picked up these jewels. I had seen another makeup artist on YouTube use them, and I thought they were beautiful. And you know how it goes. Sometimes you see things on YouTube and they look pretty, but then when you see them in person, they really blow you away. And that's what these did when I swatched them in person. I got 3 colors. This one is, I got Rubelite, Garnet, and what is this one called? Amethyst. And I am wearing Garnet on my lids right now with the Minimalist palette. And these are cream pot shimmer eyeshadows, but you've got to see the pigment on these. So that's Garnet. This is Amethyst. And then this last one is Rubelite. These are gorgeous shimmers. There's no chunky glitter to them. There's no fallout. They are beautiful. I want them in every single color. Also at Namie's, I picked up these Peter Thomas Roth 20% Glycolic Solutions Jumbo Peel Swabs. As many of you know, I'm a huge fan of the Drunk Elephant Sukari Baby Facial. I just talked about it in a recent high-end worth the money video, and I love it. I will probably always use it. But I was in Namie's, and you know, sometimes you're just in a buying mood, you're just in the mood to try new things. And I was speaking to the esthetician that was working there, and I've always enjoyed Peter Thomas Roth skincare products, and the 40% off that I got didn't hurt either. So I wanted to try something, a glycolic product that was a high percentage of glycolic, because I have oily and acne prone skin. Well, not so acne prone anymore, but very oily, large pores, texture, all that. So I wanted to try a different glycolic product that I could recommend other than the Drunk Elephant, because I know that's pricey, and while this is not inexpensive, it's a weekly treatment. So it's 8 treatments, and I think it retails for around $48, $50. But I gotta tell you, I've used this 3 weeks in a row now. It's this big, it is a jumbo swab, and you just run it all over your face. I'm not gonna take out one of the swabs, but it comes in an individually wrapped package like this. I don't think I held that up long enough, but this is what it looks like. And did I already say this? There's 8 swabs, so it's a 2-month supply. You put it on at night, you don't wash it off, and the next morning, I swear to you, my skin looks so good. It looks so smooth. My pores look smaller. I just think that this is fantastic. The complex also contains niacinamide, and it has hyaluronic acid and hydrolyzed collagen to help soothe, replenish, and hydrate the skin's appearance. So if you're looking for a really good chemical exfoliator, I highly recommend giving this a try. Next up is this fragrance from the brand, the hair care brand, the Ouai. This is a line created by celebrity hairdresser Jen Atkin. I've spoken a lot about Ouai products on my channel. I have used the hair oil over and over. I'm not a huge lover of their shampoos and conditioners, but their styling products, the matte pomade, the finishing cream, as I just said, the hair oil, I've purchased multiple times. And all of her products, love them or hate them, they have a fragrance to them. And the hair oil is a gardenia fragrance. It always reminded me of a fragrance I used to sell in my makeup boutique called Kai. Just a beautiful light gardenia. And that's what I always could smell when I would use my hair oil. And apparently last Christmas, last holiday time, Jen came out with, well, the Ouai came out with roller balls of the different scents of the different products. And they were so popular, they sold out so quickly that this year she decided to come out with full size bottles. And I really like the packaging. It's very clean. And I'm so in love with this scent. Oh, it smells just like the hair oil. And it's so light and clean. It's definitely a daytime fragrance for me. And unfortunately, it doesn't last as long as I would like it to, but I love it. I will definitely repurchase it. And there are 4 scents, so I'm hoping the next time I'm in a Sephora that carries them, I'll be able to smell them all and report back on which ones I think are my favorites, and maybe buy another one, maybe collect them all, who knows. Also, while in LA, my friend and I went to a Nordstrom at the Grove, which is this beautiful outdoor shopping mall, and I stopped by the Charlotte Tilbury counter, of course, and I decided to try this shade Very Victoria. I had heard a lot about this color. Well, I've seen it a lot and I thought it looked pretty, but I'd never tried it on in person. I've always ordered my Charlotte Tilbury from either Beautylish or direct from Charlotte's website. Las Vegas just recently got a Charlotte Tilbury counter like 2 weeks ago, but prior to that, I've always had to order online, so I wasn't aware of just how beautiful this color is. I would definitely call this a My Lips But Better shade. It's rosy with a little bit of mauve, a little bit of pink. I don't have it on now because I have another lip combo fave that I'm going to be showing you. But this is a great everyday shade. I can put this on with no other makeup and feel more polished. I wore it out in LA with a little bit of a shimmery gloss and a lip liner, and it was great for evening, so it's very versatile. It's a matte formula, but it's a really creamy and comfortable matte. So next up is the lip combo that I'm wearing that I am in love with. Every month in these favorites videos, I try to give you my favorite lip combo of the month. And this month, for November, it is the Persona liquid lipstick in the shade OG. I would describe it as a deep nude brownie pink or brownie pink nude. It does have some brown, it does have some pink. I could see how this might go a little bit orangey, a little bit too warm on some skin tones, but it works for me. I'm more of a neutral skin tone. And the formula for being a liquid lipstick is really nice. It's one of the least drying liquid lipstick formulas I've ever tried, and it wears for a really, really long time. So what I have on now is this liquid lipstick with this Bobbi Brown lip liner in Nude. And then I topped it with this incredibly stunning gloss from YSL. This YSL gloss is one of the prettiest glosses I have ever owned. And it's just so luxurious. You just feel so fancy putting it on. Although what I try not to do is apply it directly from the wand. I like to put a little bit of the color on the back of my hand and then use my finger That way the color that's on my lips isn't transferring to the wand, which isn't then transferring into the tube of gloss. And look at the wand on this. Hopefully you can see. Maybe if I put it in front of something dark, you can see better. So it's kind of like bent oddly. There must be something to it as far as how it grabs maybe the gloss inside and applies it to your lips, but as I just said, I don't usually apply it right to my lips. But let me show you the color. It's gonna be hard to see. It's not gonna do it justice. I would describe it as like a sheer pink opal color. That was a horrible description, wasn't it? Just trust me when I say that it is gorgeous. And if you are a gloss lover like me, it is a must have. I'm actually gonna go put a little bit more on because you can never have too much shimmery gloss. And then my final makeup favorite is the Lawless Seal the Deal Loose Setting Powder. I have it in the shade Brightening Translucent. I purchased this during the Sephora sale. Most of you know that I love my Huda Beauty baking powder, and I really like the newer one from Lancome, but something in me, the hype, wanted to try this one too, and it really is beautiful. It does give a wonderful brightening effect under the eyes, or if you want to highlight other areas of the face, it gives an airbrushed finish to the skin. It's not oil controlling in any way, so if you are looking for that, then I would stick to the Lancome or even the Huda Beauty. I think does a little bit better job at oil controlling. But if you're looking for brightening and that airbrush look, maybe your skin's a little bit drier and you're looking for something without any fragrance, that's also a clean product, then I highly recommend checking out these Lawless powders. I believe there's a golden one for darker skin or for contouring. Then there is just a translucent, and then this is brightening translucent. I just heard the word brightening and thought, yeah, that's the one I want to try. So now I want to show you the two non-beauty related favorites from the month. So the first item are these earrings right here from Kendra Scott. I'm going to take one out for you so you can see closer. I think this is a great alternative to a diamond stud earring. I just thought these were really pretty. I was at the Kendra Scott store and I had seen these one of the prior times I was in their store and didn't get them. And then this time I thought I'm going for it. They're really reasonably priced too, and they come in a lot of different colors. So of course I'll link them in the description. If you are looking for a good gift for someone for the holidays that's under $100, then definitely look into these. So this next thing might be one of the oddest things I've ever shown on my channel, but so many of you are always asking me what I wear with my off the shoulder and one shoulder sweaters and tops. And my response is always that I have breast implants, which I got 13 years ago after my son was born. And I am okay with just wearing silicone covers because I hate strapless bras. It depends. Sometimes I will wear a strapless bra if the top is sort of sheer. But if it's not, then I will wear just the silicone covers. But my friend, when we went on our trip to LA in our 4-hour drive, she was telling me how much she loves this from Target. It's the Superlite Adhesive Bra. I'll show it you a little bit closer. It comes in different cup sizes and you take it out of the package and it's in this little plastic container and it's just sticky. You just put it on each side and then this has a little plastic connector. So for right in the middle, you just connect the two so you can kind of adjust where you place it. I was worried that it was not gonna stay on. My friend who recommended it to me, she has natural breasts and she says she's never had any problems with it, that she loves it. So I went ahead and purchased it and she's right, it works great. So I did have a couple of fails this month. When I was at Namie's, I had asked them for a recommendation for a good eyelash curler because I really didn't want to spend another $30 on a Surratt if I didn't have to. But if you saw my most recent video about products that are worth the money, high-end products worth the money, I did go ahead and purchase another Surratt because this Japanesque one that she recommended to me is absolutely horrible. She told me to get there were 3 different curl intensities and I went with the extreme curl and it's more like extreme nothing. It does nothing. The alignment on this even seems to be off. It doesn't have a lot of tension. This was just a waste of, I think it was only cost me $8, but it was just a waste of $8. And then also at Namie's, that was a fail, was this Ben Nye Media Pro Blue Neutralizer Concealer. I thought, well, Ben Nye, it's a theater brand, it's stage makeup, it should have a lot of coverage, and this was a blue neutralizer. And I tried it at the store and it seemed to work well, but I was applying it over concealer I already had on, and you know how that goes. So again, this wasn't very expensive, but it doesn't cover anything. It doesn't last. So instead of throwing it in the garbage, what I've been using it for is to just, when I cover up my brows, it's just good for that. But I do not recommend this concealer at all. And much like last month when I put the NARS Hot Tryst cheek palette as my fail, I feel weird about putting this as a fail because so many people have a different opinion on it. The Hot Tryst so many people love, and actually it's grown on me a little bit. Now that some of that kind of texture that's on the top has disappeared, the more I use it, the more pigment I'm getting from it. I still don't think it's super pigmented. I still don't think it's as amazing as other people seem to. The packaging, I still stand by the fact that the packaging is stunning, but other than that, I don't love it. And I don't love this Huda Beauty Nude palette. Sometimes you see swatches online and they all look very different from one another. So it isn't until you actually get the product home or you swatch it in store that you can really see the true tones or how they'll work on you. And every single color in this palette turns pink on me. Even these browner colors. Yes, it's a very pink palette. I should have known that. But I thought that I could get some versatility with this, but it's just straight up pink. I don't like the way any of the looks I've done appear on my eyes. These glitters, they are so chunky, and for me at least, they had so much fallout and they irritated my eyes. At this point, it goes without saying that this was a major fail for me. All right, another month has come and gone. Another monthly favorites video has come and gone. If you did enjoy this, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe and follow me on Instagram and Snapchat and Facebook and Twitter. Everything is under the name Risa Does Makeup. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in my next video.